sometimes there are things that are quintessentially British. So let me show you that one vehicle that just screams Britain. Let me introduce you to Xavier and his Mini. Hi, Xav.
Hi, you alright?
Yes. Tell me about it.
It's a 1971 Austin Mini with a 998cc 4-cylinder engine, A-series engine. It was used in the Danny Boyle TV special of Pistol, about the Sex Pistols, a biopic based on a book.
So how long have you had it?
I've had it about 7 days.
7 days. So are you driving this daily? Because obviously it's an extremely old vehicle. You said what was 1971?
Yeah.
So what does that make it? 53 years old? 53 years old?
Probably about that.
So you're driving this daily?
Yes, yeah. At the moment, every other car I seem to own seems to be off the road or misfiring or under serious restoration work. So this is the only one I've got on the road at the moment.
So what work? Are you doing any massive amount of work to this, or are you keeping it as it is? What's going on?
I'm torn between two ideas but basically the main idea is it'll stay this colour, whether or not, obviously the body work that needs to be done to it will probably be done. I can't see myself really doing anything as far as upgrades, as far as engine performance wise or anything. I mostly want to keep it looking as it was in the TV show.
Awesome. Can we have a look inside?
You certainly can.
Oh gosh, slow. Wow. Definitely one of the smallest vehicles I've ever sat in.
Yep.
It's even got the old windy down doors. Keep fit window. So it all looks relatively original in here. There's nothing that I can't see that's out of era. Is that correct?
As far as I'm aware, everything is still correct to do with the era. I think there is a shelf that's meant to be up here that's missing. It was at one point in this vehicle's history modified to look more like one of the later Rover Minis with wider arches and things. But when it was bought for the filming, it was reverted back to as it was in the 70s.
I will say something that really strikes me, and it's one of the most irritating things that I found when we first bought one of our Land Rovers, is the steering wheel. Like, what's this?
Yeah.
This isn't a typical steering wheel.
No, the original steering wheel would have been a lot bigger than that. But after the filming, the steering wheel disappeared, along with the rear badge on the boot lid disappeared. So the chap who had it from filming put this one on as he had it lying about.
Brilliant. Do you mind if we take it for a spin?
Of course you can.
Okay. Right. I'm assuming it's going to work like a Land Rover? Wow. Let's take it for a spin. Well, it certainly shakes for 53 years old.
Yes, yeah.
So, what's your top speeds?
I have done 70 in it.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It's brave.
It's definitely brave. So, what do you reckon the average miles per gallon is for something of this size?
And on this engine, I haven't personally calculated it myself, but on Google, people are going roughly around 38 miles per gallon.
That sounds way more than my car. Sorry. One thing I have noticed is the pedals are very close together.
They are, and they do take some getting used to figure out that, to not press the brake at the same time as the accelerator is quite a common one.
Yeah, it seems to be. Now, obviously these were originally designed as farm vehicles, so I reckon you could get 2 small bales of hay in the back.
Yeah, I think you can. I'm sure they sold them as being able to fit bales of hay in the boot. In the advertising campaigns.
So up
and then towards you.
Yeah. Well, it certainly moves. So, what's your long-term plans with the vehicle? Like, is this an investment? Is this something you plan to live with for a while, or what's the bigger picture?
I've got no real plans to get rid of it at the moment, or probably ever.
Never say never. Right off it comes along.
I've always really wanted a Mini, and this one sort of came up at the right time. It's not a colour I would have ever picked.
It's very
if I'm
Mr.
honest.
Bean.
I always wanted either a red, a white, or a blue Mini.
So I'm out of a complete suggestion. Is your favourite vehicle, your favourite film, The Italian, John?
It is.
British, iconic film. And this is the vehicle to match.
Yes.
So have you got any ideas what you're going to do with the bodywork? Have you got any plans to get some quotes, or is it something you're going to work out yourself?
Part of me does like the rough look of it at the moment. So I should imagine I'll probably end up keeping it looking a bit rough for a little while. But overall plans, the bodywork, which is a bit rough, will be repaired and then painted green to match the rest of the car.
That is awesome. Well, that's definitely a thrilling drive. For something that's 53 years of age, it certainly drives very similar to a modern vehicle, and very similar to a Land Rover, in fact. Thanks, Xavier, for showing me around the vehicle.
No worries.
And we'll hope to see you soon, and hopefully see a slight change in the vehicle.
Hopefully so. Maybe not.
Maybe not. See you next time.